We thought it would be really interesting for you to try and do a part of a project. Yeah, what we will be installing, what you can see here on the on this sheet that has also the instructions, is that we'll be looking at installing OpenOffice. It's quite a key kind of basis if you're dealing with a lot of text and the like, and it's where you apply style sheets that then you can reuse in things like Scribus. Scribus is for doing your DTP, so making books, leaflets and like. Inkscape is for doing your vector graphics. FontForge, which is really for you, for people to create or modify fonts. We'll have a go at quickly using some of the tools that I'm talking about here, and we'll have a go at actually trying to make a book.
Basically, we're just asking some questions to give people a feel of what it's like to do the workshop, you know, where people have come from.
Well, I got an email from the Mute mailing list, and I thought it was a great opportunity to learn a bit about open source publishing, and not just that, but just publishing in general.
I mean, I'm an artist and a researcher, and I'm just interested in kind of alternative forms of publishing and kind of using desktop, so kind of in free software and stuff like that.
I've been sort of working with things like Audacity for sound recording a bit, and open source software like OpenOffice. And in design terms, I've usually been bodging using Photoshop, and then I thought it'd be great to kind of get to use these tools, and especially for book designing and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm open source publishing, right? I've been self-publishing for a lot of years, and had some friends who are like totally addicted to Adobe. So I thought maybe I should like start to empower myself, so I didn't have to necessarily be fucked up and photocopied when I made a scene or something like that, right?
The hope is that we're going to each give you a couple of pages, or maybe more, and you'll look at generating your basic template file in Scribus. Moving your styling from OpenOffice into Scribus, and then we'll have a set style set up which you can adhere to, but then you can kind of freestyle, try things out yourselves, and then we'll go through to the final outputting, so how you output your PDF and make it print ready.
Is there a particular project that that you've got in mind for using this software, or is it just about having it there in the library of your head?
One is for my working environment at the university, so we are interested in looking into this kind of thing, also to University of Sunderland.
I think for designing for maybe books, making a magazine, maybe online work, photo editing, text editing, just yeah.
Is that the sort of thing you're doing?
Yeah, just for my own projects, and also for things like music, CD cover design, that sort of thing.
I'll try again with the second.
I support community groups, not-for-profits, and the attractions of open source are that it's free. They can't possibly afford Quark for the odd newsletter, and I think they're probably going to, if they can adapt to the learning curve, they're going to adopt Scribus.
Left bracket, C, right bracket, it automatically makes a copyright symbol. And these are what are called auto-formatting.
We're using actually OpenOffice, first of all, to set up styles, to learn about setting up styles on a piece of text. Obviously, when you first get presented with a word processor, and you discover that you can play around with the size of the text and the different typefaces and all that sort of thing, that's very nice and it's fun. But when you're presented with like 50 or 100 pages and you start to do all of your headings and subheadings manually like that, that can take you weeks. So styles is a way of saying all it does is just you just define a certain piece of text as a style such as a header.
Well, I've just imported the text from OpenOffice into Scribus, and just checking that the formatting's fine, and it all seems to be okay. So
I'm getting the dialogue about.
Okay, you keep all of those.
Keep all of those, and
basically you want to bring.
What's the merge paragraph styles?
It was if there was one that already had that name that existed in the program, it would just put them together.
Mash up.
Okay. Yeah, as if the same one already exists.
Yeah. Okay, so how was it for you? Do you enjoy it?
It's great. It's great. Yeah, actually, it'd be nice if we could have organise a few more, because there's a really big field, and introduction. This is really a kind of two-day introduction, and would be useful. There's a lot of sort of things, still a lot more to learn.
When you're there by yourself, it's a bit daunting.
Yeah.
And now we just had the group to get us into it, and yeah, it'll just act as a starter, really.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, it really is good that seriously that you know, this is available, and you know, because I haven't heard of another similar training course for open source free software tools that's like this. So you know.
Yeah, it's a great sort of pioneering project in a way.
Definitely.
What kind of things do you think you're going to be using this software for?
I have an idea for a book that might be coming out.
Yeah.
Because I've got a clock idea, and that will, well, I want a booklet for it, so might even do that in Scribus.
How do you think things went?
Quite okay. We didn't get as far as we wanted, but I was quite proud of the first workshop because we actually set up all the computers with the stuff, but one. And today, just the basics, but I think people dare now to open these programs and use them maybe, and I think it went fine.
We tried to make a book. We got people to make, managed to make a document, a piece, bit of information about it. So they got somewhere, learn about styles, learn about using Scribus, OpenOffice, did a bit of image manipulation, export the PDF, So a whole bunch of print professionals waiting to go. But we're gonna take people's PDFs. No, the PDFs and the Scribus files. They're gonna email them to Lara and myself, and we are actually gonna finish off the work and make a book. So who knows? Sometime over Christmas, make a little 16-page book. Yeah.